Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk. We are going to have an honest talk. That sounded so serious. I don't want to make this video a serious one. Come on, let's relax and get comfortable. Yes, you and I are best friends and we're gonna talk about life today. Also, thank you so much for joining in. I am Manisha, or you can call me Peg Darling. That's my Instagram's name. I make lifestyle, travel, and music videos on YouTube. So it's been long. I have been making a lot of vlogs about me going there, me trying that, me doing this and that. But today, I wanna take time and talk to you about my life, and I wanna come out clean to you guys with my life, with what I'm doing here. And I also want to keep things clear in front of you, and I want you to know how much serious I am with this whole YouTube thing. Omit my hair because it's been so rough lately because of the weather and water. I don't really know, but it's been so rough, so we're just gonna ignore my hair not being presentable enough and just get started with the video. That was so fast. And just get started with the video. I want to start off with introducing myself, because many of you here might be new viewers. So I am from Sikkim, and Sikkim, India. Not me thinking I have an international audience. And I am a graduate. I graduated my college 2 months ago, and I graduated from Darjeeling. So you're gonna see a lot of videos from Darjeeling on my channel. And right now I am graduated, and I've said that twice. Right now I am in Kolkata. I live here. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't really know, but it's not been long. And yeah, I live alone. I don't really have a social kind of connection here. I have very few friends here, and I'm living here alone, not because I'm lonely, but because I want to. So I have I'm just a handful of friends, not even handful, I don't know what, 3 people. No, I'm not so qualified to talk about living alone because it's just been 2 weeks, but I just want to take you through my journey. So living alone has not been what I thought, but it's definitely something I do not regret. So living alone was not like a rash decision I took in 2 minutes. It was well thought and well processed. And living alone is really not a cakewalk. Some days you're gonna be, not some days, mostly you're gonna be alone. And the worst part is dinner time, because nobody is going to be in front of you or anywhere around. I just watch a TV show when I'm having my dinner, and I'm kind of getting used to it now. I just can't eat without watching that show. Firstly, it can be overwhelming. There's a squirrel here. Firstly, it is going to be overwhelming because I have always been surrounded with people around me, at Darjeeling, at home, like everywhere. And I call myself an extrovert, ambivert, somewhere in the middle. I realize that I don't like it when I don't have a lot of people around me. And beware, that is not a bad thing. Why do you think people have communities for? I mean, people are meant to be surrounded with other people, if that makes sense. But yeah, right now I am not fully independently living because I don't cook myself, because I don't have the resources here. I share my flat, and I have a maid. We have a maid, she cooks us. So even right now I'm not fully independent because I have to rely on her to feed me. But yes, I want to get there where I am not at all dependent on any person. At that point of life where you don't have to depend on anyone to do anything, whether it's cooking your food or financially or emotionally mainly. So it's not going to be easy. There is not going to be any hot food waiting for you at home, and you're going to be surrounded with dreadful silence all the time, except for the fan that's still on right now. But yeah, mostly it's just going to be you, and there's going to be a lot of journaling. I have been journaling like crazy. There's going to be a lot of thinking going on in your mind. Now let's get on to another question. Yes. Why did I decide to live alone, leaving the comfort of my home? I mean, I had everything available, but I myself decided to leave home and shift to a city like this. So basically I am from a hill station, and I decided to live here in a metropolitan city, so it's very different. But I don't regret one bit, because nothing really grows on your comfort zone, and in most cases that happens to be your home. So I decided to pack up my things and move out when I could. Not that I'm fully financially independent. My parents have played a huge role in this. I'm really grateful because they agreed to this decision. There was a lot of convincing and fights and a lot of things in between, but there are your parents who are going to come around at the end. Why I decided to change my lifestyle by living in a different city was because I had put my foot in many places, and I was doing my bachelor's, and normally people in India would just go and continue a master's degree, but that's a different story for a different time. So I really started enjoying this whole content creation thing in YouTube. I loved filming and editing and putting it out there for the viewers to see, and there was a spike in my channel while I was about to graduate. And back in January I thought to myself that if my channel gets monetized, I'm going to think about it seriously, and guess what, it got monetized. So I'm here. There was a lot of decision making inside my own head, and I took help from several books which I'm going to talk about later. And yeah, I'm here now. If my whole life isn't even what gets me up in the morning, how will I ever excel on what I'm doing? So I just decided to continue this thing. Not that I'm throwing away my academics, but here right now I want to do this thing, and I accepted it. And here I decided to live in a different city because I wanted to experience this. At home I would be served in front of me, and there are a lot of things that comes into play while you're living alone, when you start living alone. Another reason why I decided to live alone is because, let's say you're 80-year-old and your parents may not be alive, your siblings may not be alive, your children maybe. They're going to be busy with their own lives, and your significant other may not be with you. So the only time you're gonna live alone is when you are on the brink while you're very old, and that's not something we would enjoy doing at that point of life. So this is like a realization that you are only going to live alone at this time in your life. I'm just willing to take the chance, and also there are a lot of risks in front of me, but you know what, I'm willing to take that all. So after I graduated, it was in the month of July, and from mid-July I really had nothing much to do, and I had to think a lot, because everybody goes through that wave where they are like thinking really hard for their career, and I think everybody deserves at least 1 year for their career. You don't have to, like, rush things. You don't have to do the same thing that other people do until you're passionate about it. So I'm just trying to save myself from this rat race in front of me. I like to call it that. 10 years down the lane, I might have a different mindset, I don't know, but here right now I want to take this chance, because I will never get this cure. I will never be 25, 21, 26, 29 in my life and live alone. So before I settle for anything less, I want to try out everything that is available for me. I was reading this book, which I have mentioned, I guess, in 3 of my videos about that book, because I really loved it, and I was just so in time. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Robin Sharma. It's my favorite book so far. There was this one sentence that has stayed with me since the first time I read it, and it goes something like this: too many people live the same 80 times and call it a life. That has stayed with me, and it just, like, I was so scared, because I don't want to live 2019, 2020 again in my 2022. When I look back on my former self, maybe a 21-year-old I'm 21, maybe a 19-year-old Manisha, 20-year-old Manisha, I should have this feeling inside me that yes, we have come far and we have grown a lot than 19-year-old me. That is where I want to get to. I want to see growth in myself, even if there is just like a span of 6 months. That is what I like, actually. Right now I'm just trying to deny a life of mediocrity and be open to whatever is in front of me while I still have the time and energy. Not be money, but we're gonna get there eventually. So I prefer to take risks, a few risks in life, to live to my full potential. So I decided to leave home. Of course, it has not been easy. Back when I used to be in Darjeeling, I used to call them once in 2 days, but here I literally call them like twice in a day. This is what I wanted to feel: the importance of family in my life, the importance of ghar ka khana, and a lot of things. Like I'm having this very bad hair problem right now because of the weather and the water, but I realized the importance of the water back home. See, this is what I would never experience if I stayed back home. It actually just comes down to one thing. The purpose of this video is to make you realize that we should be able to dream big, and sometimes those dreams can get us to places where we would have never imagined. 16-year-old me would have never imagined that I would move to a different city just because I want to continue this job, but we're here now, and she would be super proud. When you are living alone and if you do not have a routine, it's gonna mess up real bad. I mean, I did not have a routine for 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks that I shifted here. I don't have a routine, but guess what? I'm gonna make it today, right now, after I finish making this video. It's very important to have a routine because you are responsible for literally everything that will be going on. So you wanna take care of everything precisely according to your time. But I am enjoying it so far. Firstly, it was overwhelming, yes, of course, but now I'm used to it. Even now, I don't plan to make Kolkata my home for a very long time. I might just be here for 4 to 5 months, 4 months. After Kolkata, it's gonna be another city, and I am loving it so far. So to you out there, my viewers, I want to suggest, if you are on the brink of some kind of decision, or if you clicked on this video, you are planning to live alone. That is in case my clickbait is doing nice. But if you are planning to live alone, I think you should definitely go for it. But there's a big but. You have to have a direction in your life. You don't want to just go out of your home and be all over the place. And it becomes just worse if you don't have a plan in your mind, a direction in your life, a purpose in your life, a bigger dream in your life. It is going to be very messy and you're not gonna like it. You can dream unimaginably big. Realistic dream is something that a small bit of inside of you says can be possible. It's possible, but the people around you find it impossible. So that is all I want to say to you. I hope you're enjoying my vlogs. Let me know if I can do better. I would highly appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just me being honest with you, and I wanted to keep things clear in front of my viewers. So here, I hope you liked it. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take good care and stay safe. Bye.